While the guard was not looking, I quietly took my spoon and rubbed it against the bottom of my shoe repeatedly until it was filthy. Then I acted normal and called the guard over. I told him the spoon was dirty and needed replacement. My teammate noticed and made the same request. The guard believed us because we looked serious and did not suspect anything. So he agreed. At the front desk, my partner chatted with the guard, and while he was distracted, I grabbed the new spoon. Actually, I slipped 2 new spoons into my sleeve, and no one noticed. Once ready, I snapped the spoon in half and took apart a nail clipper I had traded for. I used the file to grind a coin in a powder. Then I joined the spoon handle with metal pieces from the clipper and sprinkled the powder at the joint. I lit a bundle of matches and used the extreme heat from the thermite reaction to fuse the metals. Just like that, I had a makeshift escape tool. After testing its sharpness, I started digging into the wall, and progress sped up. I was focused on the tunnel when I heard a prisoner in the next cell greet a guard and realized the guard was coming this way. I grabbed my suitcase to cover the hole, dumped the debris into the toilet, and rushed back to my bed. In my haste, I dropped the file on the floor, and when the guard reached the door, I had no choice but to start a casual conversation to hide my nervousness. Luckily, he did not notice the file. Perhaps it was too dark, or his eyesight was poor. Soon the hole was just big enough to crawl through, but the metal grate above was welded to 2 iron bars. The next day, on the way to the wood shop, I emptied dirt from my pockets when no guard watched, and in the shop, I carved a wooden wedge to pry the bolts on the grate. To get past the metal detector during checks, I deliberately took out the wedge and said it was for hanging clothes, so the guard confiscated that one while I had another hidden in the sole of my shoe. I wedged the spare into the bolt and kicked it free with my foot, so the metal grate fell away. I stuck my head through and found a ledge that led to the top of the cell block. But to slip through, I needed to enlarge the hole, and the damaged wall would be easy to spot during patrols. None of that stopped me. I soaked torn newspaper in water and mixed wall dust to make clay, quickly molded a square vent cover, and painted it to look convincing. Then I sculpted a head, painted it flesh-colored, and used hair stolen from the barbershop to glue on eyebrows and hair. The dummy looked rough, but once stuffed under the blanket, it would fool any quick patrol. My escape preparations were ready.